Look at what's happening right now. More and more people are hustling in the gig economy, riding that wave of flexibility and freedom. But ask yourself this, what's really happening to job security? Spoiler, it's disappearing. Fast. Jobs are no longer about stability or building a career anymore. They're little gigs patched together with zero guarantees. That's terrifying if you're someone who's built businesses, led teams, or invested in human potential. You know the frustration. You see talented people forced into short contracts, constantly chasing the next paycheck. No benefits, no safety net, no loyalty from companies. It's like we're all running on a treadmill that's speeding up, but nobody's there to hold the handle or steady the run. The system has traded long-term investment in people for cheap, disposable labor. And the result? Massive uncertainty, gnawing stress, and a fractured workforce where loyalty and growth die a slow death. This isn't just a problem for workers. Founders, investors, and leaders suffer too. How do you scale when your team can vanish overnight? How do you innovate when your talent is distracted by the next gig? How do you build anything lasting on temporary shifting sands? The gig economy isn't just destroying job security. It's tearing apart the trust and cohesion that make success possible. Here's what needs to happen right now, if there's any chance to reverse this disaster. Stop treating people like numbers or contracts. Recognize that true job security doesn't come from a contract or a role. It comes from connection, alignment, and shared purpose. You want a team that sticks? Build a network, not a payroll. Invest in relationships. Create partnerships that go beyond the paycheck. When a person feels understood and valued as part of something bigger, they don't jump ship at the first sign of trouble. Leaders, stop hiring for roles. Hire for potential and commitment with conditions. Create structures where talent can grow ongoing, even if the market shifts. Give them freedom, but within a framework that makes sense. That's how you build resilient teams, like a startup that flexes but never breaks. That's how you beat the gig model at its own game. If you're an investor, don't pour money into quick gigs and marketplaces that treat workers like interchangeable parts. Back platforms and businesses that nurture long-term value, communities of creators, builders, and entrepreneurs connected by purpose, not punch-ins. Look for ventures that understand the cost of instability and find ways to solve that through smart design. This is where the real opportunities lie. And don't buy the myth that globalization means lost jobs. It doesn't have to. It means rethinking how we connect work across borders, building real global networks where talent flows freely, but is anchored in meaningful cooperation, not exploitation. National job security can evolve into a new kind of security, the security of relevance, adaptability, and shared stake in the future. You have to build that future. No one else will. So here's the brutal truth. If you keep relying on outdated models of employment or investment, you're setting yourself up for collapse. But if you give up on the gig myth and instead build real, trustworthy, flexible frameworks that treat people like partners, you create a system that wins. A system that not only survives change, but thrives on it. This moment demands intense focus. Forget comfort zones. Channel your resources into networks that bond deeply, invest relentlessly in the few capable of real change, and stop expecting loyalty from disposable labor. Real job security isn't given, it's built. You either build it, or you watch your teams vanish, your investments dry up, and your influence fade. The choice is yours, but the clock is ticking. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and check the featured link to discover more.